Hello everyone. In this lesson we will talk about a few keywords that you can use in loops, the break, the continue and the pass keywords. Okay, so the break, let's get started with the break keyword. The break keyword is used to stop the loop before running through the entire sequence. So whenever we meet this instruction called break, the loop will end then and there no matter what. So let's go ahead and see an example for I in range 10. Print I. Okay, but if I is equal to 6, then we want to break out of the loop. So if we ignore this part right here, the if statement, this for loop would just print the numbers from 0 to 9 normally. And you can see that if I just remove this part, we print numbers 0 to 9. But if we add this little piece of code, we end at 6. We start from 0 and we end at 6. And the reason why is when we reach 6, this condition is true, and then we have to break out of the loop before actually finishing the entire sequence. Okay, now let's see an example using the while loop. So I will start with I equal to 0, and then while I is less than 10, I want to print I again. But if I is equal to 6, let's break. Okay, and we also have to iterate I, so let's do I equals to I plus 1. Okay, so now as you can see, the same thing happens as before. We start from 0, but we never reach 9. We never really reach the end of the while loop, because whenever I becomes 6, then we break out of the loop. Okay, now let's talk about another keyword, the keyword continue. Continue is used to skip the current iteration of the loop. So whenever we reach the continue statement, we just skip the rest of the code for that particular iteration. So let's see an example of that. For I in range 8, if I is equal to 4, continue. And now we want to print I. Okay, so what would normally happen without the if statement is the numbers from 0 to 7 were going to be printed on our output. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so we have 0, 1, 2, 3, we're missing 4, then 5, 6 and 7. And the reason why we're missing 4 is because whenever we hit 4 here, whenever I is equal to 4, then we completely ignore the rest of the code for that particular iteration. So this print statement is never executed for I equal to 4. Okay, and let's redo this example by using the while loop. So I equal to 0, while I is less than 8. We want to say if I equals 6, continue. And then we want to print our I, and of course don't forget to increment I. So let's see, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're missing 6. Oh, it's also very important to include the iteration in our if statement. Otherwise, we're going to be creating an infinite loop. No, actually, not before continue. Okay, so I added it before continue, so now it should work perfectly. Yeah, okay. The reason why we created the infinite loop is if this was missing right here, whenever I was 6 and we had to continue, we wouldn't execute this piece of code, so we wouldn't iterate I. So I would be still 6 in the next iteration, and this cycle would never be broken. So you have to be careful where you put this continue statement. Just make sure you don't need any other code executed after it. Okay, so now let's say let's talk about the keyword pass. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate with an example. For I in range 6, we want to say if I is equal to 4, then pass. Okay, now print I. So now let's see, normally without the if statement, the numbers from 0 all the way to 5 have to be printed on the output. Let's see. And this is exactly what happens. So pass is a kind of a placeholder for future code. So whenever we see our loop sees the pass keyword, it says, okay, just ignore me and continue on with your program. Okay, so if we wanted to use here some other code for when I was equal to 4, but we didn't have time to make it yet, we would just use the pass keyword and change this to later to whatever code. Okay, so let's take a look at a few exercises you can do to improve your understanding of these three keywords. So first of all, you can print 5 to 10 and use the break statement to stop the loop at number 7. Next up, we have print numbers 1 to 9 and skip number 3 using the continue statement. Okay, pretty straightforward. Now print numbers 12 to 89. If the number is even, use the pass statement. If it is odd, print the number. Okay, pretty straightforward exercises that could help you get a better understanding of these three keywords.